Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on euro currency. So finally on last week we've got really big patterns were forming on the weekly chart mostly, and it seems that euro starts showing activity in a direction, so some directional moving. And this of course it looks going down. Based on the patterns that we've got, so in last week we already talked about the grabber that we have on the dollar index. This week on the weekly chart of the euro currency, I will show you we've got also bearish reversal session, which is actually not even session, the week. Both of them point on a further downward continuation. Right now we're treating these lows as the minimum target, just because this minimum target of the grabber is around 107. But since we're dealing with a hand and shoulders pattern that you have on the daily chart, potentially we suggest that it might be even deeper, and actually it should be even deeper. Don't forget, and we stubbornly will remind you that we have a big grabber on the quarterly chart of the euro. This grabber suggests significant drop lower back to the 108, 105 area right there. So it's just taking out of these lows. That's why downside action with the hand shoulders should be continued with this ABCD. But this is really long-term journey, and on the coming week we will be watching only on the possible reaching of this area as a minimum target of the patterns that we already have. First of all is grabber. Second is completion of the shape of the hand shoulders when the market has to reach the neckline. Even with this target, you can see that it stands below the daily average sold, which means that maybe it will take not just single week, but maybe couple of weeks for downward action, depending on the dynamic. But taking into consideration that we will get the personal consumption index in the next week, supposedly it should be higher than expected, and it's approximately higher than in the previous period. Now market expects approximately 0.4 level for rising of the index, so it will be supportive for the further strength in the United States dollar, and potentially it could boost the downward action here. So from the technical point of view, here we do not have any doubts. We have trend direction to the downside, market performance to the downside. We have patterns on the weekly chart that are also bearish. Right now we're just watching for the chances for taking the short position. Those of you who already have it, most probably you could keep them and just think about taking additional position, increasing the position side, some retracement. So if you take a look at the fall time frame chart, here we're mostly watching for the same level. It has not been reached on Friday, but it's still actual, so it's OP with this ABCD pattern, agrees with the fib level. It's 108, 107.95. That's an area that we will be first watching on next week. Here are some thoughts concerning this level. First of all, downside action looks really fast, which means that the chances on a further downward continuation to the XOP seems really good, and actually it is following also from the higher time frame patterns. Second, that might be the chance for taking the new short positions for those who would like to sell, because when market hits the agreement support, theoretically we should get some minor bounce here, and an area between 108.60, 108.90 by these current levels. Later this might be a bit lower if market will reach the OP, but in general this conjunction of the levels you should consider as a possible area where you could think about taking short position. And the final point, if you're a scalp trader, you also could keep an eye on this downside thrust. It looks really nice, and here we could get also local Joe Napoli patterns. If we get the Brent bar, that will be really great, because it could give us a good chance for taking the short position with low risk. But if it will be even the double repo buy with the more extended upward pullback somewhere to the 108.75 area, 108.80. It also will be not bad. We will see. But in general, overall the situation looks bearish, and we do not consider currently taking any new long position, just watching for a chance to go short once again. Speaking about today's weekly report, guys, here today we will take a look at some dynamic indicators in the United States economy, because this week we haven't got a lot of events. Mostly this was only the statement from the Jerome Powell that we also have considered, but just discussed few moments that have become new in his statement. All other stuff he talked already many times, but and the few statements, few points looks really interesting. And also have taken a look at the safety margin of the United States government and the dynamic of some particular indicators that we see as important. So that could give us some some vision of the perspective where the really big events could start coming in the United States economy, and what to expect in general from the performance on the markets. So I hope that you should like it. So that's actually what we have on the euro currency. Let's keep watching. Hopefully we get good trading stops in the next weeks as well.